Alright, so my name is Aiden Parrish, and if you can't read, sorry, but this is my drawing tutorial for engineering. Yes, I'm a first year high school student. It's my first year in high school. Yeah, I'm a fishy. So, yeah, this is it. Now, the first one I'm going to do for y'all is the oblique pictorial. Now, the oblique pictorial comes in two forms, Cavalier and Cabinet. Now, the Cavalier, everything is full, but in Cabinet, everything is full, but the width, which is in half. So, for this one, for these obliques, I'm gonna write that down. Oblique. Now, now for the Cavalier, the length is gonna be 10. The width is gonna be 10. The height is going to be 6, and 1 unit equals 1 square, one of these squares. Now, you have to draw obliques in straight lines, but first, and with straight lines in, a ruler is highly recommended here, but I couldn't find one in my immediate vicinity, so I'm going to use the ID I use for school, not using my face for obvious reasons. So, you know your dimensions. Now, first thing that you got to do is draw them out, right? So for the Cavalier, you got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then down to here, that's 6, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the width is 6. The width is actually should be 6. That was a little miscalculation on my part. The width should be 6. Last one. Alright, now you just trace them in. Don't draw dark lines just yet. Okay. Alright. I'm using a pen, so the lines may look dark. But if you're using a pencil, draw these lines lightly. Sorry if my audio isn't that good. I got sick recently. But don't worry, I'm fine. Alright. Alright. So here is our Cavalier. And this one's going to be our Cabinet. So for the Cabinet, everything will be the same, but the width will be cut in half. So the length is 10. The width is 3. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. Wait, never mind. Yo, that's 3. You're fine. All right. Okay, whatever. All right. Oh yeah, and the height is like I said, it's gonna remain the same. So it's gonna stay at 6. You all already know what 1 unit equals. So for cabinet, gotta put it right here. And I go 1, 2, 10. Now for the width, you're going 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4. Mm, like so. Get out my trusty thingamajigger. And try to do straight lines as much as possible. That line is now bugging the tar out of me. Not really. But draw straight lines anyway, so the manufacturer knows what he's looking at. This Cavaliero's way better. Alright. There's the finished drawing. You don't want to do it right here because this makes it look 3D. Alright, now let's go back to the Cavalier. Okay. Now we're going to make this look 3D. I don't think the width should have been like that, but alright. So, alright, so we're going to go 3 units, 4 to the right, put a dot there, and then go 4 units down. Now you're going to go do that right here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That should be 3. Yeah, it's 3. Okay. Now let me get back out my ID. And you're going to draw the lines. Remember to keep them straight. Now for this, you're going to go all the way to this line. And this one, you're going to go all the way right there. Alright, here you're going to go all the way back there. Now make sure these lines are substantially, also, you're going to have to connect that and voila. Now, what you got to do is you got to make sure that these lines are substantially darker than the other ones so you can tell the difference. It'd probably be better if you did this while you're drawing them, but then again, I don't really control. This is me just giving you an idea of what to do. Alright, voila. Now you're gonna do the same thing with the cabinet, but the width. What I usually do. One second, let me darken this line over here. What I usually do, I just connect the lines. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go 3 down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Boom. 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 All right. Like so. And like so. Now the cherry on top. To put it all together. You try to get it first try, but then voila. That is the pictorial of the oblique Victoria. That is the tutorial on oblique pictorials. There's the cavalier, and there's the cabinet. Through the power of editing. No. Through the power of editing. I'm gonna get the other paper. Alright. Now this is isometric grid paper. As you can see, everything's little triangles, or if you look, if at a glance, it'll look like a bunch of triangles, but if you look at it for a long time, it'll actually look like a bunch of cubes by the way the triangles are set up. Okay. Now isometrics, they're not that much different from the obliques. It's just everything will go in this sort of formation. Now, if you've done algebra yet, or even just pre-AP math, you'll know that this is your x, here's your y, and here's your z. The x is the height, y is the width, oh, I made a slight error. Oh yeah, you always should do this at the start for isometrics. So here's your little thingy. This is your x. This is your y, and this is your z. X, Y, Z. Your x is the length. Sorry if this looks sloppy. Your y is obviously the height. That's overlap there. That's still the x-axis. And the z is the depth. Now for isometrics, oops. And I'll just spell it with a K, why not? It's supposed to be a C, but whatever. Isometrics, unlike obliques, there's only one type. You only draw it in one way. And like always, you're gonna add your dimensions or length. Now, the way we do it at our high school, we just make all the dimensions the same. Your length is 10. Your width is gonna be 6. And your height is also gonna be 6. Now for this one, I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, also 1 unit is 1 triangle. These aren't squares. If you look at them, they look like cubes, but these are triangles. I'm gonna trace one out for you. Boom. There you go. It's a triangle. So there's your height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have put depth there, but width. Here's the width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another thing about isometrics is they are pleasing to the eye. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually going to be going this way, not that way. Try to ignore that dot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can get out your ruler. Now it might not look very pleasing to the eye right now, especially with that dot I accidentally put in there. But it will once you trace it out. Now get out your ruler or whatever you're using and trace out the lines. Like I said before, make sure these lines are light. And then you'll do the darker lines. Whatever you do in the 3D geographics. Alright, there's the outline. As you can see, like I said, it is visually pleasing to the eye. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did with the obliques, just in isometrics. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go all the way back here. You're really connected there. Alright. So next, gotta draw out your lines. Try to be as straight as possible. I know it's hard for some people to do that nowadays. And boom. There is your isometric pictorial. And we are going to do multi-views next. Okay, now here is the multi-view. Now multi-views, there are 3 drawings, but they're all 2D. You're turning a 3-dimensional thing into a 2D drawing. Alright, now, so the width, and all the dimensions are going to be the same. The width is 6. The height is also 6. The length is 10. Jeez, that's really bugging me. Alright. Alright. Here's an example of an easy one. Like I said, there's 3 drawings. Right. Now, all these drawings need to be equal distance away from each other. And it's rather easier if you write out all the dimensions first. There's the dimensions. Now I'm also dimension them in there. Now we're gonna start with the top view, which is okay. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, the width is 6. I'm stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there's 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you go 6 up. Alright, there you go. Get out my trusty, my handy dandy ID. Draw your lines. Now this is also the top view. I need to write that there. Right. So this is the view from the top. So you're going to write that. Do those lines. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to just do that. There's the top view. Now, the next view I'm going to do is whenever you're looking straight at it. So, go 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you'll see why in a sec. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Now you see why. That's why it looks from the front. Okay. Now draw your lines. Alright, now you're going to go another 4 dots to the right. And then you're going to see what this looks like whenever you rotate it to the right. Okay, So now you're going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down there. Right. Now you're just going to draw your lines. Alright, and you're going to go down 3 for the view that we did. And there you go. This is the side from the right. And there's multi-views. Hope this video helped you, and see you next time.